Ford was on that list, and it really sucks because Harrison Ford, Han Solo was my favorite, is my favorite Star Wars character. Han Solo is the embodiment of like the perfect hero, right? Like the anti-hero. He's not like an anti-hero, but he kind of is. Where it's like, I mean, no, he really kind of is. Where it's like he wasn't born a hero. He has no reason to be a hero, especially consider in the Star Wars universe, like things are pretty shit. Like obviously not nearly as bad as like Warhammer, but in the Star Wars universe, compared to the way things are in this universe, like the quality of life is pretty fucking short and grim. I mean, not necessarily short, but it's definitely dog shit. And I think most people, on average, the lifespan would be very, very short in that universe, just because of how expansive it is, first of all, but also the fact that most planets are damn near uninhabitable, right? Like the entirety of the outer rim. All right, and I'm sorry, I'm leaning back in my chair, so it's going to make a noise. And we're leaving it in too, I just realized, because I really don't want to edit this. But basically, he has no reason to be a hero. Everything in his life has told him be a villain, take advantage of people, be a scum, the scum of the galaxy, right? Fucking just be a criminal is basically what he was guided to do. But you want to know what? He became literally the hero of his galaxy. He saved the galaxy. He went from someone who, I mean, was fucking nerf herder. Damn scruffy nerf herder. And now, motherfucker got a medal. The fact Chewie didn't get a medal pisses me off to this day. I also wanted to bring up the fact that I saw a post recently about people talking about how George Lucas is like how like people were talking about like I hope the money was worth I like they were talking about like the prequels and they're like I hope the selling or I hope whatever amount of money they give you for Star Wars was worth it, George. I hope whatever amount of money was worth it to you for ruining Star Wars. But dude, you guys do realize the whole reason I mean, well, other than the fact that he was given like fucking $5 billion, the whole reason that he sold Star Wars. I mean, not sorry, not the whole reason. A large part of the reason why he sold Star Wars was because of how after he made the prequels, everyone came out fucking slamming him, saying that he ruined Star Wars and that the prequels were ruined the fucking entire series. They were shit. They were boring. They were slow. They didn't use practical effects enough. They were disingenuous to the series. It ruined Star Wars for fans. Like people, my Star Wars was my childhood, and it will never be the same again. It was the same reaction to the fucking sequels today, right? Let's be honest, the sequels were not good. The sequels were very, very bad. But in terms of a Star Wars movie, I mean, let's be honest. They weren't good movies, but it's like I think people being like, "This is the worst film I've ever seen ever." No, no, not really. At the end of the day, it's entertaining. I mean, being a Star Wars fan, dude, like a true fucking fan of Star Wars and just liking Star Wars. Um, I had fun. I had fun with the movies. To be fair, I think I watched the third one where Palpatine comes back. I think I watched that shit high, and it was probably hilarious. I remember it being hilarious. I assume for the wrong reasons. So I don't know. I obviously, dude, bringing Palpatine back is retarded. It's also really fucking stupid that Yoda can't beat Palpatine. Anakin can't beat Palpatine. Um, Dooku can't beat Palpatine, but Rey can beat Palpatine, and Kylo as well, because the power of love. All of a sudden, they're in love. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Like, honestly, now I think about it, yeah. Wait, hold up. Those movies fucking sucked. Hold up. I was probably high as I was probably geeked out of my mind. I was probably high as balls. What the fuck? Those movies suck dick. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that shit. Now, the more I think about it, those movies fucking sucked. But the main point is that this is why I hate fan bases, right? Because most fan bases do this. This is why I never align myself with a fan base. I just like the thing itself. I just like the thing itself, and I don't join the clique. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of sucks because I feel like I miss out on a lot of friendships because of that. But regardless, all of the Star Wars fans went for George Lucas's throat when he made the prequels. Now, most people's favorite movie is Revenge of the Sith. People are nostalgic for Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones, yeah, people really still don't fuck with that one. Personally, I think it's cool. Going on Camino, the clones showing up in on Geonosis, um, Count Dooku, the battle with Count Dooku and Anakin and Obi-Wan that gets where Anakin loses his arm and then fucking whatchamacallit Yoda shows up. Um, it starts setting the scene for Palpatine's true intentions. I mean, dude, I think it was a good movie. I really think it was a good movie. I just think people get bored of the politics. Um, I think the only reason why Padme is a beloved character is because she's attractive. Um, because she was played by Natalie Portman. If Padme was played by anybody else, if Padme was played by an ugly girl, Padme would be the most hated girl in the entire series. Don't get me wrong, Padme is a good character, but that's just the fucking truth. Natalie Portman is a beautiful woman, and it's just like you can't compare. Like it's like let's be honest, seeing someone kind of getting up on stage in front of the fucking Galactic Council or going up to the Republic and just being like, just yapping about some political shit that literally we know nothing about. Like stuff that's like it's interesting, but it's like it means nothing to us like as moviegoers. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of really have to be into the deeper lore of the politics of the galactic fucking Clone Wars. You know what I'm saying? I almost said the Galactic Civil War. I meant to say the Clone Wars. Um, I don't know, dude. I fucking love. I was just thinking about that, dude. I fucking love Star Wars. But once again, you guys ruined it. Not George Lucas. You guys ruined it. If it wasn't for you guys just not being able to fucking be grateful for things, like it's just the thing is with this is what I hate about fan bases and fan culture and just these fandoms, dude. It's never good enough for you. It's never good enough for you until the fucking creator is like, okay, fuck it, then I won't make any more. And then it's like, oh, you abandoned us. No, you guys fucking. It's like you betrayed us. You betrayed us by selling Star Wars. No, you betrayed George Lucas by going after his fucking throat just because he made a movie that wasn't as entertaining as the first ones. Dude, the original trilogy, especially A New Hope. I'm gonna be honest, A New Hope, I love that movie, but most people that aren't into Star Wars, and this is complete, I agree with them. The movie is, if you're not into Star Wars, do it. If you're not into Star Wars, dude, that movie is boring as fuck. That movie is so fucking slow, right? That movie is boring. It is boring, and I've seen it a million times. So it's like, and I'm saying that. That movie is fucking boring. It's an incredible movie. One of the greatest movies of all time, right? But dude, the way that movies were made back in the 70s versus how movies are made now, it's just so much. It's not even comparable, right? Personally, I honestly I prefer the Indiana Jones movies in terms of rewatchability, right? But I prefer the Star Wars universe, right? The actual like fucking thing. Anyway, our franchise, I mean. Um, but even then, dude, those aren't like I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and Star Wars isn't like a big thing for me. You know, I'm not like a Star Wars kid. Well, that's the thing. I'm into so many different things. It's like I tried getting into Warhammer over this past year. I've dabbled in it before, but it was just always way too confusing for me. I tried getting into it more this year, and I'm gonna be honest, dude. It's very, very interesting. I like it a lot, but at the same time, it is really boring. It really is kind of boring. And by that I mean it's like it's insanely interesting. But the only faction that I really like at all are the orcs. I think the Space Marines are cool, But dude, the orcs are the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen. It's just a bunch of essentially it's just a bunch of retards running around that can make weapons out of anything. It's a bunch of retards that can make weapons out of anything, and their entire brain process is just based in war. The only thing, the way that their society works, like the way that how like on Earth, the way that we work as humans is like procreation. Like someone you are given status based on your ability to survive and reproduce, right? So if you have the most food, or if you have the most resources, or the or you're the biggest and scariest, and you are the best at having sex, and like even for women, like if you have the widest hips, whatever, if you're the best at birthing a baby, that's what like that's what people focus on in their universe or in their culture. It's fucking war. Whoever can kill whoever, right? Whoever can't be killed is a warlord, and then those fucks just fight each other all the time. And I'm telling you, dude, it is the funniest shit ever to me. I fucking love it. I love. It kind of ties into what I was talking about earlier. I love, like, in media. I personally believe humor in art is so underappreciated. Humor is seen as some sort of lowbrow, unintelligent thing. I don't understand that fucking. And I know that like most people will be like, no, it isn't. But dude, trust me, subconsciously, these high fucking like snooty posh people that think that they get to decide what's proper and what's not. These posh fucking retards always have such a negative view of humor and taking a more relaxed approach to things, and I hate that. Status and prestige should come with your ability to I feel like status and prestige should come from how humble you are, not from how highly you regard yourself. Because if someone has a gigantic ego, that means that they're weak. And at the very it means that they're mentally fucking feeble. All right? There is no one who has a giant ego who is better than me. And I know that sounds counterintuitive, right? Because it's like, oh, well, then you think that you're better than everybody. You must have a giant ego, right? But the thing is, dude, I know that I'm not better than everybody, right? I just know that I'm better than everybody that thinks they're better than everybody, right? I already know I'm one step ahead of you are, right? It's a guarantee. I'm one step further, right? So it's a weird. I don't know. It's a bunch of weird concepts. I'm really spitballing here. I've gotten off. I was going to end this literally 20 minutes ago, and I just kept talking because whatever. But I'm probably gonna end it now because I don't really feel like I wanted to kind of talk about maybe one or two more topics. I mean, honestly, I'm just kind of just giving you guys examples of how these are gonna go. I guess the only other problem that I have with uploading this is I don't know, like in the beginning I was talking about a much more serious topic, and then I started talking about something that I was much more passionate about. Um, so it's like I don't know. It's weird. I feel like this is a weird format. It's not gonna make sense. And hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm really not sure what to title it. I think I'm going to call it the Brehcast. If not, I'm going to call it the uh, yeah, I don't even know, dude. Probably something along the lines of the Big Breh talks for fucking 1 hour and you have to listen to all of it. The thing is, I want to edit a lot of this down, but at the same time, that ruins the point. I want to be authentic here. I want to be authentic. So please, let me know, dude. Let me know. Do you like the authenticity, or do you guys want me to cut out my actual opinions and just play it safe? Obviously, I don't care. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna listen. Well, I'm not gonna listen if the answer is cut out my own opinions. Obviously, I'm just kidding. It's just one of those things. Also, I wanted to let everybody know that I've been trying to upload more. I'm not giving up on my channel at all. Like, don't get me like I know my upload schedule has been weird. I've been uploading a lot of music instead of videos. And to anyone who has a problem with that, once again, I'll repeat the fact that it's my fucking channel. I'm the one making the videos. I'm the one making the music, right? If you enjoy just the videos or just the music, right? At the end of the day, I'm the one making them. So you can't tell me which one I should make. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make which one I want to make, right? Appreciate what I'm doing, right? A lot of people got to I think a lot of other people really got to appreciate the fact that, you know, if you enjoy my work, I am incredibly grateful for that. But at the same time, just because you appreciate my work does not mean that that work has to change in order or has to continue to fit exactly what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's like just because you enjoy my work does not mean that you get to dictate how that work is made or what like just because like if I make one song that that a person loves or I make a video that a person loves and then I make another video that they don't love, right? That person does not have the authority to tell me that my videos are not as good as they used to be, right? Because that's your subjective fucking opinion. If I make a video that I fucking love, and then I make another video that I fucking love, but for completely different reasons, then I'm fucking proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Then again, though, anyone who's willing to even just click on one of my videos, that means a lot. Because at the very least, that means you appreciate my thumbnail, right? And I put some effort into my thumbnails. So really, the people appreciating the shit I put out, like it really means a lot. And I say this, and I feel the need to say this because I haven't been very active with the community, with the Discord. I apologize to Mac in particular because he has been fucking spamming my inbox. Don't mean to call you out like this, Mac, but I feel bad because I've just been insanely busy. And yeah, I also said that I was going to get on and then I forgot. And then you guys called me a bunch and then I remembered, but then I realized I didn't want to get on. So that was also my bad. But regardless, right, life comes at us all differently. It's really not that big a deal. It's not like I'm fucking ruining your guys' lives here. So I want to make more videos. I haven't made videos in a while. I'm going to be uploading more videos. I'm still going to be uploading music. I'm just thinking that I'm really trying to find a balance with it. If I go if I go a week only posting music and then I go another week only posting videos, that might just be how it is. All right, and be prepared for that. Um, don't get too caught up in it because to be honest, most people only post once every 2 weeks anyway, right? Most people only post 2 times a week, right? So at least maybe I could be posting a lot more regularly than that, you know. And I think that's enough of something. I think we got to look at the glass half full. Is really what we have to do. But this is my passion. This is the only thing that gives me any like this is the only thing I want to do in my life. This is the only thing that gives me motivation to get up every morning. So I'm not gonna give up. But if uploads fall off at this point or that point, you know, don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's nothing personal. Nothing fucked up. Um, I don't know. I am insanely grateful for the fact that I have 5,000 subscribers. And although not all of you watch my videos regularly, I have 5,000 fucking subscribers. And every video that I make gets hundreds of views, man. That means the world to me, more than anyone can imagine. I know it sounds like I'm talking out my ass, but it really genuinely means a lot to me because this is all I've ever wanted to do since I was like fucking 12. So it really is something that matters more than you can imagine. So I appreciate it, especially considering the fact like this is my art. This is my passion. This is what I'm good at. So people appreciating it, it really is a confidence boost. It makes me feel very good about myself, and it makes me feel superior to all of you because you worship me like a god. All right. Anyway, we're gonna be. Please subscribe, please like, and also please, if you're watching this and you have any feedback, don't do not feel afraid to comment. Please give me feedback on this because I want to make videos where I just yap. I really want to start doing this. All right, because you don't understand how much is in my brain that just needs to get the fuck out. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. This has been the first formal Breh cast. Tell me if you guys want me to start playing video games in the background. Tell me if you guys want me to start doing this or doing that. Like, tell me what you want to see, and I'll do it. Obviously, I'm going to do it my way, but just give me some ideas. Start spitballing. Even if you think it's dumb, I might be able to do something with it. Just Even if you have half of an idea, if you have a half-baked idea, I'll finish cooking it for you. Just throw it out there. I need to know what I'm working with. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and please give me some feedback.